Now a man who played his final season at nearby Rutgers. It's Gus Edwards. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Here's Edwards again on second down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. First carry now for Justice Hill. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run it again with Hill. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. First down carry for Barkley. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing Jones. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, fights through it. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Jackson going to change things up a bit. They'll go with Hill here on 1st down. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2nd down and 8. Here's Jackson to throw. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Ravens take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Giants 0. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now if there's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner, and usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
In motion goes the tight end. Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Jones. He dumps it off to Barkley. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 48-yard line.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. There they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Jones. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
He's thrown one interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does. And that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason. Kind of get back to those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
Jones on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Okay, here we go.
4th down, Jones and the offense stay put. They're going for this. Looking to throw. Jones. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd
Again, it's Edwards. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Try and push the pile. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
The wall didn't work very well on that play. Defenders on 3rd and short know it's going to be a quick read. And really, the quarterback's just going to turn around and hand it off. So that way you're able to diagnose the play and try and get to the point of attack. But when you're dealing with a fullback, it's hard to knock him backwards.
Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Ravens.
They'll go back to Edwards on first down. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Now Lamar changing the play. Now Jackson on 2nd down. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And now they're in the hurry up. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw is Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Likely, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Back to throw. Jones. Campbell making the catch. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Barkley inside handoff. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. Jones to Barkley on the check down. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, Jones. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to have it here just past the 25.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. In motion comes the tight end left. Jackson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Jackson now. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Aguilar in motion left. To throw again is Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Giants nothing.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
That's another Giants first down.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Here's Jones to throw on second down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 36. Operating from the gun, Jones. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the Ravens 33-yard line.
Throwing again on second down, Jones. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick six is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
On third down, Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll run it again with Barkley. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, second and 9. Operating from the gun, Jones. Bryant has got it. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Brings up second and 11 at the 34-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Jones. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Adafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills.
The passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Jones now, off the play fake. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
This has kind of been the story all night long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on 3rd downs, and it's costing them.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Operating from the gun, Jones. That ball caught by Campbell. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Giants go on fourth but come up empty. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing.
Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. 2nd and 6. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
He completes it to Beckham. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham, 50 yards. And the Ravens start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th.
Hey, good game, bro.
Meet some of those
You tried.
guys you've been wanting to do. Well, that's so good help. Good help.
What's wrong with her eye?
I just told you she got the Forrest Whitaker.
I didn't think it was that bad.
How's that?
Hey, why you up? Go back to sleep.
Champagne, please. Today's the day of the wedding. It's finally